So I would say in a sense of directing a show that you wrote versus directing a show that someone else wrote, there's a little bit difference. So directing this was a little closer to my heart, and I was extremely nervous about things going wrong, or very happy about things going right. The difference between directing and acting. Well, one, you're on stage, and the other, you're not. And sitting in the back versus standing on stage, for me personally, is more nerve-wracking, because all the hard work, or just the work in general that I put in, and my actors put in to the show, I have nothing, I can't do anything about it. And sitting back there, I just have to sit and watch, and hope that the techies who did an amazing job, and the actors who I just love them so much, do a good job. But versus when you're on stage, like for Cinderella, if set piece needed to be helped, moved from one part of the wing closer to the stage so they could move it on easier, that was easy to help with. But it's a lot more nerve-wracking sitting back there and being like, I can't do anything. Well, circumstance of yesterday, the table is not set, the tablecloth is not on the table. Mateo just brought on a champagne glass. He just showed up to the party with a glass of champagne. What is happening? Why can't I fix this? So that's that aspect for me.
A funny thing happened last night during the scene with boyfriend, girlfriend, or best friend, girlfriend. He stood up and made a weird noise that he's never made before.
Okay, so when the shows got picked and casted, I talked to Ches about this a little bit, where I really wanted Emily, who plays Emily, and Mateo, who plays Jesse, to kiss, because that would be more of a hit to Mikey's character, Jackson, and he would feel it more instead of just like a, oh, I love you too. And I told Mikey, and I kind of ran this by Ches, what if he stood up? Like, what if that was the one thing that he thought he could do? Like, he had no other reaction, just stand up and just stand there in shock about, like, oh my God, my girlfriend and my best friend are in love. And I ran that by Ches, and he was like, yeah, that's a great idea. It'll show the emotion that Mikey's feeling. And I don't know how this happened, but I guess Mikey thought somehow at one of our rehearsals, I told him to make a noise, like an anger noise. But it just so happened that the noise that he made was that. It wasn't like a shock noise. It was just a. And I sat back there, and I was like, everyone started laughing, and I was like, oh my God.
But what he's not saying, what we laughed at was it was the first time ever, and Mateo and Emily were trying to carry the scene, and it shocked Mateo so much. And Mateo,
I didn't notice that.
and he was like, what?
I didn't notice that.
That's what we were laughing at. You were like, oh, Mike. You were like, Mateo.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So anybody from the audience?